Hello everyone and welcome to my thank you video for the GBA D-League. The New York Empoleon, as everyone knows, are out. We are done, and that's totally fine. I just want to make sure that the people who helped me out this season got me as far as I got, finishing over 500 in the regular season, actually overall, I think 7-5, and helping me to a 6-game winning streak. As the only coach in the GBA D-League who can claim a 6-game winning streak. I think that's a really cool little feat. So I kind of wanted to title this video the first half, and I don't know if I'm still thinking about that, but I wanted to title it that, and then I was going to give you guys a little montage of the first half of the season, because the first half of the GBA D-League was really an interesting experience for me, and I encourage anybody who's new to YouTube or to Draft League format to try something like this out. Obviously, you kind of have to get the opportunity to, and I got very fortunate that I did, but I had 71 subscribers, right? I'm pretty new to YouTube. My 50th battle all time was my battle against Danza in week 10, so it's not like I have tons of Draft League experience and hundreds of games under my belt. Like, I'm pretty new to this whole scene, and to everybody in it, and so I encourage anybody to try out putting yourself out in the public view for to the best of your ability and for as long as you can, and see what happens. But before we go into any of that, I just want to say thank you to every single person who is watching this video right now. Thank you so much for the support, for the encouragement, and legitimately for the comments and the fact that you guys said you enjoyed my content. I got a lot of positive feedback from you guys this season, and it really means a lot. I know that can be hard to come out and say. You don't say thank you every video, but I mean to say thank you every video. You guys are vitally important to me. But of course, as important as the 200 of you guys who subscribe to my channel are during the course of the GBA D-League season, there are specific people that I need to shout out by name, and very, very specifically. First and foremost, are two people in my front office who went above and beyond the Call of Duty. First is Playmaker, or the Dark Prince 02 on Twitch. He has been a viewer of mine for a while now. He was in my league, the TBL, and then won that, which is his only Draft League experience, but he is the best Draft League battler I've ever seen. I think he mocked with me every single week from week 3 onwards. He was there whenever I had questions. We literally sat down and talked through for hours and hours on Showdown, on Discord, everywhere, trying to assess which teams, what matchups we wanted to isolate in which teams, and what mons were going to do what. And multiple times throughout the course of the season, I got the advice from him that would be the exact set that I saw someone bring. In some of the mocks that I have against him, I literally just, oh, that's the mon that Playmaker brought against me in the mock. So I know exactly what my opponent's going to have, just because he thought of everything. He's so brilliant. He was able to build with every single team. It was absolutely wild. So thank you so much to Playmaker for all the support and help this season. And he's already, he's like, I want to be in your front office forever. I was like, dude, please, by all means, you could take my place on the internet if you want to. Like, you are so talented. And the other person in my front office would be Eric, Heavy Metal Pokemon, who is actually the person who encouraged me to apply to be in the GBA D-League in the first place, and he was my Jenner all season. So shout outs to Eric for everything he did for me this season, being available, being a part of my front office, as you know, I needed him there as well, for help, team building and coming up with ideas and stuff, and then of course for genning every single team the entire season, and being around for me when I needed him to be there. We traded at really odd hours. We traded whenever we needed to do so to make sure it worked, and I always had the team at the time I needed to have it for the match that I was having. So thank you so much to you two. Additionally, everyone else in my front office, I would shout all of you out, but I'm going to limit it to a couple of people to keep this video relatively short. Hef Nasty, T-Shen, you guys for sure deserve all of my thanks and all of my praise this season. You guys helped so much, just coming up with sets and everything throughout the course of the season. So, and everybody else in the front office who I couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you so much for all the help you guys gave me in the front office. I saw a lot of coaches being like, we need to make changes to my front office, and I was like, we got the best front office ever. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So that's why they need to make changes. They didn't have the guys that I had. So the next person I want to thank is Tom. Tom, thank you so much for letting me be in the GBA D-League, and besides just letting me be in it, for doing the power rankings every week, for being a really helpful person throughout the season. I don't know if you remember, but I was interacting with you at the beginning of the season, kind of wondering about some of the rules. You were so available to answer questions, and if I asked some questions, you sometimes actually were like, oh, that makes sense, let me talk to some of the board members and see if that is something we want to try implementing. I know that the ruling for the Z point redistribution, I was asking about just because I had 10 free Z points that I didn't really know what to do with, and so I was asking some questions, and we ended up changing the rule a little bit because you were willing to listen to your players, which is super cool. So thank you so much, Tom, for running an amazing league and for being a generally awesome dude who is just available all the time for talking and hanging out. Beyond just that, the other analysts, Aster, Polymac, and of course, it's Sock. Thank you guys so much for just contributing and helping out with the D-League wherever was necessary. Sock and I became very good friends throughout the season, so shout out specifically to Sock for just being a generally awesome dude and hanging out during my streams and everything like that. But yeah, so that's obviously the people involved in the community that I wanted to give thanks to. Obviously, you all know that I want to give a special shout out to my date during the playoff battle for giving me a second chance and letting me get an opportunity to put my phone away and not have something crazy happen during the second date. So second date went well. Everything is going smoothly right now. Obviously, this video will be very embarrassing if someday things go horribly awry, but I do definitely want to give the shout out there where it is deserved to somebody who was incredibly helpful and incredibly kind to me to let me kind of explode like I did, and then come back and say, you know what, I know that's not a representative sample. Let's give you at least one more chance. So thank you so much. You know who you are. I don't feel like I need to give any more information about that or talk any more about that, but I did say I want to title this video the first half because this summer was insane. I had lots of stuff going on. This summer was insane, and I definitely want to make sure that this momentum that the channel has picked up doesn't just fizzle at this point. I don't want to be like GBA D-League and gone. So we actually have a lot more coming up in the fall in terms of Pokemon Draft League content, and I hope you guys will stick around and hang out and enjoy it. But beyond just that, I want to title this video the first half because the first half of the GBA D-League season was a fascinating ride to me. I watched every minute of power rankings, of pick'ems, weekly recaps when those used to happen. Remember those guys? I don't. But yeah, so when those used to, like, all that, I watched every minute, and I was soaked in what you guys were saying about me because I was such a small channel, and you guys are so much bigger than me that I figured maybe there's some knowledge that I can pull in and understand from you guys. And I feel like I learned a lot. And so we will be coming back next week. We'll be uploading our draft analysis for the IBL Season 5. I'll be participating in many other leagues and brackets and tournaments, some uploaded, some not, just hanging out, meeting the community, really getting involved with you guys. Hopefully you guys get to see me, always say hi. I always want to make sure that you guys feel included and excited to be a part of the New York Empoleon and whatever happens in the future for us. But I wanted to call this the first half because that was a learning experience for me. This league itself was a learning experience for me, and I don't want to hold you guys for too long. I've done my thank yous, so I'm going to give you guys a little video highlight reel sort of thing of what I saw during the first half of the GBA D-League. The second half of the season was pretty consistent. We played as well as people expected us to. Maybe, you know, lost in the playoffs earlier than I wanted to, but played about as well as I could have hoped for. But the first half was really a fascinating ride to me. So I hope you guys enjoy this little thing I've put together just for funsies, and take care, everybody, until next time when I will be coming back with IBL content. So thank you all so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video.
What is up, all you GBA D-League type people? This is Tom, bringing you the GBA D-League Season 4 Power Rankings. So, that in mind, we're going to go into our number 12. Aster, I will let you start.
So I have the New York Empoleon, coached by Goldo Dragon, in at number 12.
What is up, all you GBA D-League type people? This is Tom, and we're here bringing guys Week 1, the Power Rankings.
On to my number 12, your number 11, we have the New York Empoleon, Goldo Dragon.
What is up, all you GBA D-League type people. This is Tom. We're here bringing you guys week 2 of the Power Rankings. We're going to start off with your perennial bottom dweller, the New York Empoleon.
Yes.
Mega Lopunny, Scarfed Mega Lopunny, everybody, kills everything. And oh my god, great game to Randy and the Texas Rangers. Your New York Empoleon are getting in the win column in the GBA D-League. I know that we had a couple of tough losses, but hey, we are 1-2, but only a -1 differential. So if you guys think that that means that we're out, that is obviously not the thing that I'm thinking right now.
The checks that Goldoa has to Lando T, they're like the limit in Mean Girls. They don't exist. Now, to stick with the Mean Girls references here, Charizard X here looks so fetch. It looks so good in this matchup. This is going to be very hard for Goldoa to deal with, unless he does get the sweep in the end. That thing is just terrifying, just rips Goldoa's team a new one.
I can see that, absolutely.
Bisharp kills Porygon 2 with knockoff, and out comes the Gliscod, and Gliscod dies to Stealth Rocks. And with that, we are officially the New York Empoleon. Haha! Are back to 500 on the season. We started 0-2, but we have been improving every single game, ready to get into this season. I think the GBA D-League has a brand new challenge to face in the New York Empoleon. I'm so excited to be a part of this league. Thank you so much to Deebs. Great game, dude. I'm so sorry about that donut.
What is up, all you GBA D-League type people? This is Tom. We're here for week 4 of the Power Rankings.
So moving on to number 5, we have a huge pop-off for the New York Empoleon and Goldoa Dragon. I think it's really funny that we had him at number 12 2 weeks ago, and now he's up at number 5.
Wow.
What a drastic switch.
He goes for the knockoff. He's going to knock off my Babiri Berry, but he does not kill with that. And as a result, Gardevoir should just obliterate this thing, and so Mienshao goes down. Gardevoir coming in at the end of this game. Gardevoir kills Mienshao with Moonblast, and Gardevoir picking up a big 3 kills at the end of that game. Flygon coming in, guys. Flygon's come 1 week. It gets 2 kills. That's what I want it to do. It doesn't have to come every week, but when it comes, it's going to be productive. I am so excited to announce that we are now above 500, 3-2. Our differential is looking really good right now. We've had 3 convincing wins over these coaches. I hope you guys enjoy this battle.
What is up, all you GBA D-League type people? This is Tom. I'm here bringing you guys week 5 of the Power Rankings. Here's the bottom line about these two coaches in general. We have Goldoa doing what we all expected Greg to do, and we have Greg doing what we kind of expected Goldoa. I mean, like, he wasn't someone who was prominent, who was going to get good wins. It's like their Freaky Friday, but like freaky GBA D-League season. Goldoa, I think, is the one that's going to be proving himself to be a really good top contender and to really challenge our top 3-4 teams. So, very good job to Goldoa. I'm thoroughly impressed, and I really, really, really want him to keep this going.
Goldoa did a really good job. I was, like you said, I was really impressed. I didn't move him at all this week, just because I feel like I still need to see like one more big convincing win from him. I think he plays, who is it, Leo next week?
Yep.
Okay, so
He
that
gets that
should
guy.
be really interesting. Yeah. So if he can be the first one to take down Leo, that would shoot him up for me. But right now, I'm going to keep him exactly where he is.
Maxed out at 125 damage. We have 129 health. We're going to click. Yeah, we take that. Moonblast. There's no way Zoroark survives that. So Gardevoir kills Zoroark with Moonblast. And from where the Infernape is, from where that is, we're going to trace into Iron Fist, sure. We are going to click Moonblast. He might be Scarfed. He has not revealed that he's not, but I think he's... Oh no, we know we're faster. Moonblast, is he defensive? Not defensive enough. And Gardevoir kills Infernape with Moonblast. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh, it's 12:30 in the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Empoleon have just taken down last season's champion, Leo, and the Durham Druddigons in a 2-0 fight. Leo, great game. You had me so on the ropes there.
What is up, all you GBA D-League type people? This is Tom, here with your Week 6 power rankings. And I made this joke, and Goldoa Dragon, hour number 2, didn't get it. So I'm explaining it now to the audience. Okay. Goldoa now has reached the Pantheon, the upper echelon, the group of which he was staring at all the way below when you and I had him at number 12. How many weeks ago? And now he's up top.
Bro, you moved from the lowest of the low, poverty line, and now you're in the suite.
Right.
The penthouse up at the top.
Right. You and Leo are sharing, some bougie food and some champagne.
Would win. And it was so refreshing to hear somebody. I enjoy being wrong sometimes, guys. I love being wrong about somebody. And after seeing the first 2 weeks from Goldoa, I was like, okay, this guy's not that good. And then he proved me wrong on week 3, 4, 5, and he's the first team to take down the Durham Druddigons. And his commentary was just so smooth. I loved it. It's 12:30 in the morning. He can't be yelling. He's super excited, but he stayed calm the whole game. This guy dismantled the entire core that Leo brought for him. And Leo brought more offensive mons than he usually does this game, and he was able to handle all of them. So, kudos, dude. Amazing.
You got the Aster clap of approval. Nice one.